Rebecca, the Well Planned Gal, and in today's tutorial we're going to be looking at my online planning courses and how to add and edit assignments in either a purchased lesson plan course or a custom course. So if you remember in our previous tutorials, we set up our Saxon Math 87 as a custom course. It has no assignments, whereas our purchase courses do. So the first thing we're going to do is add assignments to get started. Now remember, we already set up our schedule, we've already set up our books, so we're just going to click the plus icon and begin by creating assignments. Now when we create assignments, you can choose the course start date. We're going to go back to September 11th and click on Saxon Math 87. This is our student text and this is where our lessons begin. Now when you're adding assignments into the online planning, you're going to always need to start with lessons. The system is set up to have lessons and then add on quizzes and tests and discussions, as you can see here. So I'm going to start by adding 30 lessons. You can add up to 100 at a time, but for me, for just ease of use, I want to start with 30 and then go from there. As you can see, it says lessons, 30 of them using the student text. Now I want to also add in the test, but I don't have a test book, so I'm going to add the test book. So if you click on Add New Book, you can use this library search. Again, it's very similar to the one in the course setup. And as I type in Math 87, there's the test and the worksheets appear. Now since that book is selected there, I'm going to simply choose test and I'm going to add in 2 tests. So there you go. You've got lessons and test, and then next I'm going to click on no for adding a new book, and I'm going to select, I want to add in a discussion. And I'm just going to add in 1 discussion. And this is just for me when I'm homeschooling the kids. I want to make sure I schedule in a time to just do some reviews with them. All right. And so now I've got all of this set up. Again, you can add up to 100 lessons. You can add up to a full year of test. But for ease, I add in small increments just because it's a little bit more manageable. I'm going to click Create Assignments, and it's going to begin processing. And here we have Saxon Math 87, our lessons that we added. It starts on September 11th, lesson 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you notice to our right, we have our 2 tests and our 1 discussion. The reason these are on the right is the system, it doesn't know automatically where to put them. If you buy our purchase lesson plans, those are already implemented. But I'm going to have to drag and drop them into the system. So I'm going to say, after we have finished 5 assignments, 5 lessons, I'm going to drag 1 test over. Now obviously this is dependent upon the curriculum and what it's requiring of you. But once you drag it over, the test will come back on September 19th as it's updating your course. And as we can see, we now have on the 19th the math test and worksheets test 1. Now other things that you can do here on the assignment page is you can jump from course to course. You can search assignments by a name. Let's say you've come in and customized your assignments, or you're looking at a purchase lesson plan and you want to find a specific course, you can do that. Or you can just select a week of courses that you want to view and it will show here. Some other things you can do down in the assignment details is you can edit or delete any book. You can mark your assignment complete. You can inline edit this lesson plan. I'm just going to type in, let's see if I can find my keyboard, Start Strong, and click the checkbox icon, and that updates that assignment. I can also add a grade here, so you can do your grading from here. There's some other places we'll show you in later tutorials to do grading as well, or you can delete this assignment. This plus button right here at the top means add an assignment to this specific day. So when I click that, I can quickly add, I'm just going to add a discussion, review how the first day went. And I can add that, and it's going to show up right below my first assignment. So you can have multiple assignments within one day. Now, I didn't add a book because there's no book needed, but see how easily you can add assignments within an assignment day. Now, what if you set all of this up and on the first day of school, everyone is sick? Well, no problem. We can easily click on the date and we can change our start date to the next week, the next day, 2 weeks out, whatever you need to do. So I'm going to change it up and add a week and move our start date out a week. Now, when I do this, I have the option to just update this one assignment day or to update all assignments in the future. I'm going to hit batch modify to update all of them, and this will push all of my assignments forward. Okay, and as we can see, our first date is not September 11th, but now it's September 18th, and each day has followed. Now, had I scheduled this course to not include Wednesday, it would skip those days as well. All right, so there you have it. Adding or editing courses is very simple, and it just starts at our course page. In our next video, we're going to dive into seeing how this translates onto our lesson plan page.